Hey guys, Top Elliott here. I wanted to talk about what happened today, and it's been going on for a while. And where I'm living, there is someone renting the storefront there, and she's being abusive to her child. I actually recorded her today, and she hit her child today. Spanked her. And that's not cool these days. And it's a 2-year-old little girl. And it's quite a hard spanking. Not cool. And she said many, many things to her as she has been, treating her kid like a dog. Like a disobedient dog. I don't even think a dog should be treated this way, to be honest. She's saying, shut up. Get on my fucking nerves. You're so fucking lazy. If you don't stand on that paper, I'm gonna lock you in your stroller. Just whining and yelling at this child all day long. It's abusive, and it's not acceptable. So I did something about it today that was very hard. I went and spoke to her, and I said I need to talk with her and her husband, and I set up an appointment. I'm going to talk to them. I also called facts. Because it's too much. It's not, this is real abuse, and I have it recorded. So, and the thing I want to talk to you about is how spiritual people, a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people in this law of attraction, spirituality, becomes the law of inaction. Because we've been taught this whole idea, and this is a real spiritual conspiracy, guys. It's designed to make you not do anything. It's designed to make you sit on your butt and be inactive and try to manifest things out of thin air. And life doesn't work like that. It can happen, but let's be honest. Nothing happened in 2012. Everybody thought, David Wilcox is talking about all year long, there's going to be a mass arrest, and it's all bullshit. All these people, David Wilcox, I even think Abraham to a large extent, and all these other, people getting, you just dissed Abraham, but fuck it. Abraham is not telling you to go out and protest in Belgium. They're saying, no, you need to align with the vibration of what your highest desire is. It's all about desire. It's all about desire. Keeping you in desire, keeping you in your lower chakras. That's what's going on, guys. This is a spiritual conspiracy to keep you in your lower chakras, in your sexual energy, and your desire energy, and keep you away from your real heart. Because when your heart opens, you don't want anything. You don't want a thing. You don't need anything. Because when your heart opens, you're fulfilled. You don't need to manifest. You don't even want to manifest anything. You just want people to be happy. You want people to be safe and peaceful. You want people to stop getting killed. Your compassion opens. This is why they want you to manifest things. This is what the law of attraction is, my friend. It's a big scam. And I'm sorry if I offend you, but trust me, if you really look at this, you'll find that you have these desires, and then you fulfill them, and then you have a period of a little bit of bliss and happiness, and then everything's great. I'm God and all this kind of stuff. And then you have lack and unfulfillment, and then you need to manifest something else, and bigger and better all the time. And that's what this is. It's a real big trick. It's a real big game, and it's created by the New World Order. I'm telling you, trust me, you don't want to get things if your heart is open. Work to open your heart. Work to release your desires, and you'll be fulfilled. Trust me. Believe me. You don't need to go around trying to manifest things. But let's get back to the topic of spiritual complacency. And I know I went on a little bit of a rant there, but it needs to be said. And I really hope you watch this whole video, and I really hope this makes sense to you. And if it doesn't, contemplate it. And you'll notice the cycle of desire, lack, want, desire, lack, want. It's just a cycle, and it just keeps going. And the real trick to enlightenment is releasing desire, my friends. releasing the desire and accepting everything as it is. And if you accept everything as it is, you won't want anything because everything is fine. Everything is great. And of course, everybody needs a little bit. We need to get a house and, to live in. You need to have a car to get around. I don't have a car. But you need to get around somehow. And it could be the bus. Maybe that's fine. But you need to have food and shelter, and that's it. But anything over and above that is unnecessary. And this is what, they want you to do, is just to keep striving. And it's the spiritual economy. You gotta get these people selling books, and the vortex, and the law of attraction, and the vortex 2, and the vortex 7, whatever. Abraham comes up with another thing, and I love Abraham. Abraham's great. It's really inspiring, makes you feel good, but doesn't really get you to action, does it? So think about it. And so what I really want to, and I'm not making these YouTube videos for popularity, obviously. If I wanted to make money at this, I could do it so easily, guys. This is such an easy game. I could just make videos and say, oh, you're so wonderful and you're amazing, and the law of attraction, and manifesting, and manifest your desires, and angels and spirits, and it's so easy. I can do that. I can tell everybody what they want to hear, but I'm not. I'm telling you how it is, because there's a lot of, you're going to see, this world is just not going to heal itself. We got to do things. So this woman, she's abusing her child, and I could have sat and meditated and listened to it, as I have been for a while. But it's ongoing, and it's probably going to get worse, as the person from Facts told me, and they're right. It's likely, as this child gets older, once the root chakra starts to develop, once the child has a will, this child has no will. It just takes it. Even got spanked today, and you didn't even hear it cry or anything. This kid got hit hard. And because it doesn't have a will yet. It doesn't have personal will yet. It's all the spirit, the one. This is a real angel, these children. 2 and under men. If you've ever done energy healing and felt, my friend Kelly, her daughter Satya, she was sick, and I did some sweeping on her. And the energy field is just impeccable on a 2-year-old. It's so incredible, phenomenal. Never felt anything like it. And she's a very special girl, and I love both of them. And so, what I really want to say is that we really need to stop fooling ourselves and think we're just going to manifest this world better. The better route to go is to do both at the same time. You can do the manifesting, but do the action too. Don't just sit around and do nothing. Contribute to this world. It might be in politics. It might be in peaceful protest. Whatever it might be. It might be in creating videos like this, raising awareness on your Facebook pages. These are all valid things, but it's action. It's like if you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. I mean, seriously, we just really need to wake up. And if I didn't do anything about this child, I mean, somebody wrote something on my Facebook wall, and they said, "Oh, it's really not your business. It's just just let everything, because it's their karma and all this, and they're asking for this abuse so that they can heal." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Seriously, it's bullshit, guys. It's complete bullshit. Maybe on the deepest sense of this being is infinite light spirit, hey, maybe that's true. But this is a child in physical form that feels pain just like you and me. Feels emotional pain and feels physical pain. So that means you have to protect it. If that's not the case, then can I come and punch you in the face and rape you? Is that okay? No, it's not. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable that this child is abused. It's not acceptable that you're ever abused. You deserve to be protected. This baby deserves to be protected. Animals deserve to be protected. We have to do something. 27,000 people are dying of hunger every day. We have to do something about it. If we don't do anything, we leave it to the politicians and just sit on our meditation cushions and become peaceful, which I really recommend we do, and don't take any action. Nothing is going to happen, my friends. We need to act on both the spiritual and the physical realm, because you can't manifest yourself taking a shit if you need to take a shit. You have to go on the toilet and take a shit. I realize this is a little bit more ranting than you might be used to from my videos, but I think it's very, very important. I think there's a lot of delusion in the spiritual circles about the law of attraction and spirituality, and it just gets people, because I got wrapped up in this too, in complacency. It just gets us all saying everything is wonderful, everything's perfect, I'm happy, whole, and complete. It's everything exactly how it's supposed to be. And no, it's not exactly how it's supposed to be, because the Buddha stood up for people. There's a story of a child running towards a fire, and the Buddha said, "Oh, here's some candy," or something like that. And the child goes, "What?" And turns around and goes and gets the candy. And the Buddha actually lied to this child to get it to do what's in its best interest, and that was not to run and burn itself in the fire. So don't burn yourself in the fire, and don't let anybody else burn themselves in the fire. We need to really start doing what's right in this world and take action. I love you so much, honestly, and I hope you don't mind the passion in this video, because I hope I stirred you a little bit. I hope I got you thinking. I hope I got you considering that maybe some of these beliefs about the law of attraction might be false, and it might just be spiritual materialism, spiritual materialism 2.0, or it might just be another type of beliefs. It does work. I've used the law of attraction. It's amazing. But unless you become supremely enlightened and can manifest all these wonderful things, and you probably wouldn't make a change if you were supremely enlightened, because everything would be fine to you. And to be honest, if that was the case, I wouldn't want to be enlightened. I would forsake my enlightenment, be a bodhisattva forever, because I would find it disgusting to be able to walk in this world and see people suffering and not do something about it. So I love you. I'm doing something about this. That's why I'm making this video and sharing these views that are frankly quite contrary to many people, and I'll probably lose subscribers, and I don't really care. I hope I don't. I hope you like this message, and I hope you're open-minded enough to listen to it with a blank slate, and not just be like, "Oh, he said something bad about Abraham," and law of attraction. Because if that's the case, then I'm sorry, my friend, but the law of attraction has become your religion, and Abraham is your God, and that's not the case. That's not the truth. You don't need to give away yourself to beliefs. If we release our beliefs and hold life precious, protect life, then we'll make a real difference. We need to be the change, and that means we need to transform ourselves on the spiritual level, on the mental level, and release ourselves from suffering. And I believe the Eightfold Path is the best way to do that. And we also need to take action in this world. We need to use all of our chakras, not just get caught up in it's really funny. Interestingly, it's like a real divide. It's this idea that we're in our upper chakras, but really we're in our lower chakras when we're trying to manifest things. So, because when you move towards enlightenment, because I'm not enlightened, you just do what's right. You just do what needs to be done in the moment. And if that's some child being abused next door, doing what's right in the moment is recording it, getting proof, and calling family and children's services and getting them spoken to so that they can hopefully reform their ways and start to treat their child with respect and integrity and honor and kindly. I love you so much, and may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace.